Hello everybody! So today I'm going to do a video. I'm going to show you a lot of books and illustrators that I really like. This is the Underappreciated tag. The Underappreciated Coloring Tag. And Coloring Bumblebee came up with this tag and I was like, yeah, that's a fun video. So there are 5 questions. I will also put them down in the description below, and also a link to the channel of Coloring Bumblebee. If you don't know her yet, her name is Jess and she's an amazing colorist with a lot of fun videos. And I'm just going ahead with the 5 questions that she came up with and my answers to them. So question 1. Share some artists you think are underrated and deserve more love. So the first illustrator that is underappreciated and needs more love is Sugar Sweet. Sugar Sweet just made a video that he is working on a new book, and I actually really love his style. The only thing that I don't like is it is all Amazon printed, but look at how fun. I love the style. This is this is adventuring, and this book has so much RPG vibes, and yeah, I'm a gamer too, so really loved it. And I really love working in this one. I have another book of his, which is Too Cute. Really adorable. And he made loads of books actually, but I don't really see them a lot on other channels. So I really wanted to do a shout out to Sugar Sweet and his super sweet, fun illustrations. The second one is Maggie Anterios, and I have the feeling she is getting a little bit more known now in the coloring community, and I also just got to know this illustrator, and I really love it because the lines are exactly what I look for in lines. They are thin. You can do, you can wipe them out if you want to, write them out if you want to. And the fun thing about these books is that they are also really original, because you can scan the QR code and then you see the flowers that are also on this page, but you see what colors they are. And if you are colorist that really loves to do realism and botanicals, this one is for you. There's also some pages with animals in them and some pages with backgrounds like this. And I just really enjoy this book. The third one, and I think Jess from Coloring Bumblebee also mentioned these ones, Stratton Peterson. Stratton Peterson, I must say I have seen her books a little bit more recently, so that's fun. And I also just got to know her, so that's fun. But some illustrators just deserve a little bit more of a shout out. And this is what Stratton Peterson does. On this side it has a story about the page. So this is wildflowers, and this is a beverage with honey, and you see, you get the whole vibe of the coloring page, and yeah, it just gives it a little bit more depth. And she has different books. I have this one I colored, and they are actually really intricate as well. They look okay-ish, but they are really intricate, and that's exactly what I personally like. But if you like intricate, you like botanicals, you can go with Nature's Magic. And I also have Loon Magic. She has more books. She also has a new book with all kinds of flowers. And the book, I saw some flip throughs. It is amazing. So this is the lunar one. Great for September, even though it's almost over. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. Even though September is almost over, this one is great for that, but you can color in it anytime. This one is great. Yeah, so Stratton Peterson, really check her out if you don't know her yet. And then the last one is here already a while, and it's Francois Gauthier, and I think a lot of colorists already know this illustrator, but I just have to give him a call out because it's great, or give him some stage here. And he did some darker coloring books. This one is really intricate. It's also on a bigger size, so if you're not into this, I totally understand. And this is the only horror coloring book that I have, but I really like it. But if you don't like horror, but you do like to give this illustrator a chance, he also made Dimensions. And Dimensions is a really fun book because it already has the 3D in there. So if you color, you don't have to deal with all the shading. You can do shading, extra shading, of course. But if you don't put shading on it, it will look great. So this is a little bit more beginner friendly than the other book. But it's a great book. There's all kinds of fun pages. Yeah, so yeah, Francois Gauthier is another really great artist that I just wanted to give a shout out. Question 2. Share some untouched books you need to show more love to. Some love to. There are a few untouched books in my stack of books, but I am working on doing a page in each book in this year. So I'm working really hard to get every book at least colored in this year, but I want to show some books that I haven't colored in yet. I still have a few months, so I hope I will get to them. And one of them is Nature. And this is by Diane Dufour. And I really like actually all the Diane Dufour books, but choosing is really hard, and I don't see myself as some kind of completionist that needs every book from every illustrator. If I'm having a lot of fun coloring in it and I just like it a lot, I will buy more of that illustrator, but I don't need all the books. Just try them out first before buying some more. So this book I really want to show some love. And I hope it will get in my plans next month, because I'm flipping through this and I'm like, oh, I really want to color in it. So that's the first one of 4 books that I pulled out. The second one is a book that I just got. It's in my last haul. It's The Magical City by Lizzie Mary Gullen. And this is a little bit of a surrealist book, but it has a lot of swirls and little details in them, but it's also a city. So it's this is Abbey Road, I guess. Yeah, it's Abbey Road. So you can see what it is, and it also says what the pages are, and it's just cities around the world. But it's also really surrealist. It's not the actual, it's not realism. So you can really use all the colors you have and go all out with colors, and that's really what I want to do in this book. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also really want to color in this year still. and I will. The next one I'm really proud of. It's The Creatures, I guess it's called in English. This is the French version by Ken Matsuda. And Ken Matsuda is amazing. He makes these amazing illustrations, and he has some examples in there. He actually has examples for all the coloring pages. If you look at the back of the book, I can show you real quick. So you can scan the QR and then you can see what he did, how he colored these pages in. I'm just going to use my own fantasy, I guess. Maybe I will do these the same, just for practice, but yeah, I think I really love the color of the background here, so might copy that. Yeah. But this is also a pretty new book to me. This is one of my favorite pages. And yeah, I love it so much. So I'm really excited to start in this one. So The Creatures by Ken Matsuda. The last one that I'm really excited about and is Untouched. And I already kind of thought about doing this book as a project book next year. So if you want to see more of it, maybe some videos, or if you have this book and you want to do some kind of buddy project with me, please let me know. It doesn't have to be front to back, by the way. I usually do that when I color by myself, but it doesn't have to. I do have a full flip through of this book on my channel if you want to see. But I love it. I love the brain of this, of Tomislav Tomik. Oh, it's by Tomislav Tomik, by the way. And I love his brain. Just what he can put on paper. It's so amazing, so great. And this is right up my alley. Yeah, I really love it. And I'm going to make this a project book next year. So if I cannot get to it this year, I will next year. I will color in it a lot. Because it shouldn't be untouched on anyone's shelves. And I know books like this are really scary to start in, but yeah, you buy them to have fun from it, yeah, right? And if you buy it just to look at the pictures and not color in it, that's great as well. But I really buy my books to color in them and have hours and hours of fun. So I'm looking forward to start with this one. Question number 3. Share some neglected books you haven't colored in for a long time. Okay, so I picked up 3 books that I haven't been coloring in a lot recently, and that I hope to get to soon. First one is Johanna Basford, My Secret Garden, and I've had this book for a long while, so I did color in it, and I think it's a fun book. I really just like doing all the leaves, and I know not everyone likes this a lot. It's not my favorite book of Johanna Basford, but I am planning on coloring in the whole book. And the last page I did was in March. This was for my challenge to color in all my books. That was one of my first videos on the channel, and I had a blast doing this. But before that, I didn't date these pages, so they were pre-YouTube. So since I'm doing YouTube in March, I actually did this before I started YouTube, so that's been a while. And it is on my stack to color in this month, but the stack to be colored in this month is really big. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it, but I really, really want to. The second one, which is really a pity, is Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. This is the Dutch version. And I did this page, and I did the name page, and there's no date on it, so I think this also was for YouTube. And after that I haven't been coloring in this book, and I really love this book, so that's really a pity. And I do have 3 books of Hannah Carlson. I am planning on getting more because Hannah Carlson is an amazing artist, and I really like her style. So I'm planning on getting more of her books, but then I also should be working in her older books. So this is one that it needs more love. I have to be fair. And then the last one is one that I also only did the name page in. This is Tiny Petite's coloring book. This is from Coloria, I guess. Yeah, from Coloria. Unfortunately, I don't think it's available anymore. But I saw this book on someone's channel, I think in the beginning of March or somewhere in March, and I was like, wow, this is so great. And this is the only thing I did, so I'm kind of sad. And the paper is really thick, so you can throw water on it, like you can throw a lot of water on it and it will not care. Oh, these mice are so cute. So yeah, if you want to do a body in one of the books you see today, please reach out to me. I have the same name on Instagram. Just send me a DM, and I would love to do body colors in October with you. This one also really fun. And in this book you can also just pick one of the small elements and then just color in that one. So it just screams out to me, coloring me, but I really have to do that. So yeah, hopefully soon. Question 4. Share some whips you have neglected for too long. This question, yeah, I don't have long-lasting whips, but I'm going to show you the whips I have right now, because I do have whips within the month, and then I just want to finish them before starting my completed pages video and my plans for next month. So the one I'm working on now, and I'm really enjoying it, is this Colin Thompson's coloring book page. It's a double spread. I'm using Albrecht Dürer pencils by Faber-Castell and polychromos. This is collaging. So I cut this out of a magazine and put it here because the background was empty, and I was like, yeah, that's a great frame to put some cool little picture in. So this is the first one I'm doing, and this actually is a project book of mine. I am doing 1 page per month, and most of them are double spreaded pages. So I have been coloring in this one quite a while, but there's a lot to do as well. But yeah, I like this page, and you can just do one section and then go ahead and do something else. So that's already, well, that's also fun. I'm sorry. So that's one work in progress. Then I have my Monster Party book, and I'm not sure if this is called a work in progress because it's just one book. It's not that it has different pages. It does have different frames, I guess you can call it. But I just got this out as a project book for my 3 weeks off, and this is what I did until now. The first week I really worked a lot on this one, and after that a little bit less, but I still want to go back to it, and I might just leave this out to work in it even more. I will show you the whole book because it's not as big. It's just so much fun, and you can use any color. As you saw, I already used a lot of colors, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep using lots and lots of colors. I'm using water paints, I'm using polychromos, and for the brown I use Neocolors 2, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use that again. I just really like the watercolors in this little booklet. And this is Monster Party by Alexei Bitskov. It's a Pictura book, and I know there are more, and yeah, I really like these. So when I'm done with this one, I might start a new one, because I have another one. All right, and then the third one I just started. I'm in a low-buy coloring group, and the prompt was nostalgia, and I had this book already in my picked books for September to work in. I was like, yeah, Disney is nostalgia. So I started to work on this page. I do know a lot of colorists do have these kind of books. It's the ones with the sprayed edge and the 100 coloring pages. You have different kinds, but I want to ask you something, because here I used polychromos and it's okay, I guess, but I'm not really fond of it. And I have been using my Prismas and they just don't work on this paper. So I'm going to finish this with something else, but I just don't know what to use. Maybe I have to use another material or something, but yeah, I will figure this out. But for now, I just don't like the things that I put on the paper yet. So yeah, but that will be okay. So yeah, this is my biggest book, I guess. And the last questions, number 5. Share some books you have already colored in and need to show more love to. We already reached the last question. I picked out 5 books for this. The first one is Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Igusa. Since I got it, I just did the first page. Let's see. This one was in May, so it is on my pile to color in this month, but as already mentioned, there is a lot there. So yeah, I hope I can get to it, because it's such an adorable book. Look at this. Oh, it's Halloween one. It's so adorable. It's so cute. The animals in here are so well illustrated, and yeah, I love everything about this book. So yeah, I want to show this more love. And I will. I hope I get to it soon. I really loved coloring in this. For the background, I used inks, but as you could tell, they bled through a little. So I don't think I'm going to use more inks in this book. And I used my polychromos pencils, and they work well. They work okay. The second one that I really have to show more love is Small Victories. I think this is one of the most anticipated books for this year for a lot of us, because it just has all these small little elements just to color in, and I have seen so many color alongs. I love them all, and yeah, it's just such a fun little book. And I did this one last, and that was in January, so that's really a bummer, because it's so easy to just go in there, just do one little section or a whole page. Even that is not that much. So yeah, I really want to do more in this book. I actually buy all my coloring books to complete them one day, so I hope with this one it's the same story. I will complete it. Then I have 2 mythographics. The first one is Paradise, and I did 1 page in this. If I can find it. Oh, I also did this one. This was in March. And then I really like this, by the way. I had a body color in this one. Yeah. I was almost doubting myself. But I did a body color with Coloring Biker Mama, which is Yolanda. And I think this was my first body color. And I really love doing this. The background, the blue is gouache. And the rest of it I did with polychromos. And yeah, this was so much fun. So yeah, this was in March as well. And I have another mythographic. This is by Joseph Ketterman. Oh, the other one was by Fabiana Attanasio, by the way. This one is Imagine. That's what it's called in English. And it's by Joseph Kettenbang. And this one I haven't colored a full page. It's not untouched because I did the front page. This was also for my challenge to color in all my books. And at the moment that I did the challenge, I had 39 books. Now I have 74. I had 75, but I did give one away that I didn't really like. And this book is amazing. It's also really big. There's a lot of pages. I actually did a reel of this book, and it got me a little bit stressed because you just have 3 minutes to put in a reel. And I wasn't halfway when my timer said it was 1.5 minute filming. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like stressing and just flipping pages really quick. But yeah, I just have to get into my mythographics because I do have, I think, 4 now. I have the Dragon Spell one and the Animals one. The Animals one is a project book that I try to work in every month. The Dragon Spell is a buddy group color with an amazing group. So those get colored in, but these two I just have to get to. The last one is Circle of Life, and I did my monthly coloring challenge in this book in, was it July? Yeah, it was my August coloring challenge, and I colored this at the end of July. But I really enjoy Malpomeni Chatsi Panagiutu, her work. It's Cercle de la Vie, which is French for Circle of Life. And this was from previous owner. It's just, if you ask me what is my favorite illustrator or my top 3, Melpomene, I always reply, this also is from the previous owner. I always reply that Melpomene is one of my favorite illustrators. So I completed a few. And it has been so much fun, so I just want to get back to it and color a lot in it because it's amazing. I also have her Dream Voyage, which also I really hope to give more love, but this one is, I think, still my favorite. Thank you so much for listening and watching to this video. It was so much fun doing this, and I want to thank Coloring Bumblebee just for creating this tag. I really enjoyed looking through my books again, and I hope you all did too. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. If you like or comment on the video, it really helps my channel. And yeah, I hope I can see you next video. Bye!